morning, friends. How are we doing today? We good? I hope so. You can't see me do thumbs up. So we're gonna do our health check-in. And I'm probably gonna have a couple of confessions throughout this, just because things have been on my mind, take a breath, Lauren. Things are on my mind that I kind of want to talk about, but I'm honest and upfront with you, but not 100%, if that makes sense. I don't know. I need glasses. I can't see right now. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay, well that sucks. Anyway, don't know what okay, so this week has been honestly kind of rough. Not emotionally or anything. I worked every day this week, which is not a horrible thing. I used to work every day all the time. It's just, it was very draining. I was at the special education preschool, which is kind of, the classes are, with kiddos, is only 2.5 hours long-ish. But then there's prep before and after, and then there's 2 classes. So it's a class and then a break for prepping and things like that, and then another class, and then it ends at 4. So I'm there from 8:30 to 4. And then for 3 days I was at the full day preschool, which goes from 7:40. I was getting off at 3:30, but it goes till 4 because parents don't pick up their kids on time. They're supposed to pick them up at 2:40, and then they give them leeway because the after school program, so the school's technically still open. So essentially full day preschool is just daycare with curriculum, and that's kind of very draining, and they're way larger classes. And then on Friday I was at a K-8 school where I was the gifted teacher, which was kind of interesting, not gonna lie. I probably took my medicine at 8:55. And that was kind of a interesting, super easy day, almost to the point where I was bored, because on Fridays, I guess, she only has 1 class, and that's during 3rd hour, but she's also the SUCO supervisor, and so she has kids coming in and out of her class all day. Well, these kids would come into her class, and then they'd see that she wasn't there and just kind of leave. Yeah, that fits. 188. I don't know what time it is. We're gonna go 8, probably 8:01. So I was kind of super bored the entire time. I watched a movie on my phone, not a new movie. I watched an old movie. And I watched a bunch of YouTube videos because I didn't actually fall behind on Friday, which was good. And then Friday night was Bunko, and Friday with friends, and then yesterday I just kind of felt sick and run down, which kind of happens sometimes. But I was getting discouraged through the week because my weight kept going up, and I could not figure out why. When I was working, I was taking homemade Lunchables. So I'd pick out my own meat, I'd pick out my own cheese, and then I would take the stack, the Ritz that you can that are in smaller packages. I would take those, and then I would make my own Lunchables like that, and I don't know what it was. I was in a calorie deficit, I was hitting my steps, I could not figure it out, and it was getting really discouraging, and I was getting really frustrated. But even then, like, it just was kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Hey, that's pretty good, 99. There was also a lot of stressors this week, just with different things with the preschool. Like, one of the kids had this toy. Like, I hate these kinds of toys, or this particular toy. Had this toy, and he was running around with it, and he fell, and his face landed on it. So he has, like, this kind of shape mark across his cheek, and, like, a black eye, because he fell so hard, and he's 4. But it was also kind of hard financially, because I knew I worked hard this week, and then I have a lot of work for next week. And in my head, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to have such a big fat check. And then I kept spending and spending and spending. Like, not all of it was bad spending. Like, there was a couple of people on Etsy who were having sales to help cover some things. So I bought stuff on that. And then my friend's daughter had, like, a pasta fundraiser sale. And I went haywire on that. Like, they had, like, pasta. Like, this is one of the bags. It came really quick. But, like, there's little turkeys. These are little turkeys. And they had one for, like, every holiday of different things. They had a ton for Christmas. And I thought, how cute would it be to go to Thanksgiving dinner with pasta salad made with little turkeys? And that's what I thought for every holiday. So I ended up buying a ridiculous amount. So, like, my credit card is ridiculously high. And it's over the extra that I'm going to make, which is really frustrating. So, like, I'm kind of frustrated with myself in that, because, like, I haven't gotten paid for my side job. I know I will, but even that is not going to cover everything. And I don't sell things. Like, I'm not a Ko-fi seller. I don't think my things are up to that quality, and I can't print and laminate and ship things. So, like, I don't, like, all those things cost money. So if you guys print and laminate yourself, then I feel like I shouldn't charge you for my design. I know that that's, like, I don't know. In my head, it doesn't sit well with me for whatever reason. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. But let's do this real quick. Yeah, that sucks, because I was so low yesterday. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on, but everything is kind of getting messed up. And yeah. I don't know. I think I'm kind of getting burnt out, maybe. But, like, oh, what? Like, you gotta take care of your health. I don't understand how people can get burnt out from their health, but whatever. It happens. How did I sleep last night? I've also been having lots of nightmares about people dying and then talking to me. And they're not just dying. They're gruesome dying. Almost 8 hours. Dying and then, like, coming back and talking to me about nonsense things. Like, I go into detail, but I don't want to get in trouble about it. And then just I don't know. And then, I don't know. Part of me is like, well, if you're getting burnt out of this, then just stop. But I feel like that's counterproductive, because this is kind of telling me when things are going. But I did not track these yesterday. I didn't track my steps from Friday yesterday. I know yesterday I did. I want to say it was blue. I don't know. Sorry, I keep saying I don't know a lot. So, and then there's, like, my mom's going to Florida in November because my brother is going to be visiting my other brother there. And so she wants to go to visit both of her sons, which is understandable. But my dad is thoroughly convinced that my mother cannot travel alone, which I know she'd get overwhelmed, so it would help her to have someone else there. But she is fully capable of doing so. But he is telling me that I'm going with her, which I don't mind. Like, awesome. Going to Florida for probably a week. But my thing is, I don't know if I can, one, afford to pay for a flight out there, and two, miss out on a week's worth of pay, especially after October when there's 2 full months off. And all my November pay is going to be what pays for December, and because of having to empty out my sinking funds to pay off my credit card, like, I have no sinking fund set up for Christmas. So, like, I have not been doing this, have I? Yeah, no, I have not. Oh, jeez. But, like, today's the 15th. Okay, yesterday I did forget to do my own personal scripture study, but I did do family scripture study, so I'm going to give myself half of mark for that one. I couldn't erase half for some reason, so I'm just going to... But, like, I don't know. I don't know how to... I don't know. Stop saying I don't know, Lauren. It's just like this kind of thing gets super frustrating because, like, I feel like I'm being dramatic, but I'm not being dramatic. I'm not being anything. Like, I'm really good at doing what I need to do. Here, is the 10th, was that a Monday? No. This was Monday. I did do my cleaning task. Monday cleaning tasks are easy because on Tuesday morning is when our trash comes. So Monday is taking out the trash from my room. But anyway, like, yeah, so I'm getting frustrated at myself for the spending. And then there's some drama that happened in the side job, where my boss kind of messed up and kind of burned a bridge with one of the clients, which is not great. But I've also built bridges with these clients, in that, like, when this thing happened, she came to me and I talked with her and I kind of helped her calm down, but she wasn't like, she was justifiably upset. So I kind of helped her. I didn't mark that down there with the other color. I need to go do that. But, like, you know, I think she was kind of ready to torch his business because of this. And I kind of kept her from doing that. And that was kind of stressful. And, whew. But essentially now, like, he's like, hey, I'm gonna take care of this client until their contract ends, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, well, I like this client, so that kind of sucks that I don't get to have contact with her, especially when it's not something that I did. But I mean, it's his business, I understand. So there's that. I haven't done any of this yet. I haven't even showered. I need to shower, and then I'll do my weigh-in again, because I'm just curious. So I did update my spending. I don't know if I talked to you guys about it. The orange is highlighted because it's food stuff, but like I kept it low. But I have been spending a redonkulous amount on my credit card and have not been tracking that. But my credit card is now close to like $400, which is pissing me off that I did that. And now I'm like, I need to get a side job, but I'm so tired all the time now, and I'm so whatever that I don't think I could put a lot of energy into doing that. And then like my student loans have now popped up to be over $30,000 just with the freaking interest, and that's really getting to me too. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a confession here with my weight. As you can see, I'm in a 3-digit weight. This is not kilograms or anything like this. This is in US poundage. I don't know why I said it like that. Ouch. But I want to talk to you guys about something, and you don't really understand, like you can understand it, but it wouldn't connect as much. So there is a digit in front of this, and I have not told you what it was, but I'm going to today, just because I don't know, it's part of healing, I think. But like, I started the year off at 74, but when I really started to try to focus on my weight in like September, I think it was, maybe October, I don't know, I was close to, I think it was either 99.8 or 98.9, one of those digits, but like I was almost 400 pounds, so like I'm 300 and this, which, like, I don't like to mention that because a lot of people don't realize that, but also how can you not? But what's getting to me is this week, like I said, I've just been going up and up and up, and like when I weighed myself today, I did it 3 times right off the bat. Like stepped on, got the number, like stepped on, got off, read the number, stepped back on, got off, read the number, and then got back on and read the number, like back to back to back to back. In theory, I should have the same number each time. I did not. They were different. And not only were they different, it was not different by ounces. It was different by literal pounds. So like the first time, I was 358 point something. And so I got off and got back on, and then just immediately getting back on, I was 360 something, so I was all the way back up here, that I worked for 2 months to get break out of. And then I was like frustrated, and I was like, maybe I was doing it wrong, and I got back on, and I was 55.6. So I was like, what the crap is actually happening? I don't know how accurate my scale is. It was not a cheap scale. And every time like things like this happen, like my parents are like, well, maybe it's just your scale. And I was like, it can't be, because the scale I had before this would also do it, where I would get on and weigh myself and then get off and weigh myself again. And like last week, this is my weight after taking a shower, so wet hair and everything. I think I'm gonna go take a shower right now and see what happens with that. Hello. So I took the shower and I weighed beforehand, and it was 60.7, and I did the whole weighing 3 times, and it was actually that 3 times. And then I showered and got out, and it was 61 point something, but it went up like it was supposed to. So I feel like that's more of an accurate weight, which actually puts me back 2 months of progress, if this was even progress. Like, I'm really bummed about that, because like I was stuck here for a month, and then I finally started making progress, and now I'm back to whatever. And I thought about toying with the idea of not even recording this week, like putting a weight down for the week, just because of the inconsistency. But like, I don't know, it's frustrating, because that means 5 pounds, like, and it feels so stupid to be upset by this, because there are people in my YouTube community who have gone through really tragic things this past week, and like super upsetting things, and I'm getting upset over this, and this is like nothing compared to that. But freaking crap. Yeah, I don't know. And the more I think about it, the more frustrated I get, because like, I don't know what I did wrong. Like, I literally have no idea. Like, the only thing I can think of is that I underate calories, that my body stacked it on instead of working through what I had. But even then, I don't feel like I ate that little this week. Super frustrating. So it's 5.3 pounds this week that I put on. And I wanted to win so bad this week. Like, to the point where I pulled like an eating disorder thing to try to, not even to like lose weight, but to get to this point. Like, I took a bunch of laxatives last night that didn't even work, but I took like 3 times what the bottle said to take. And that's definitely an eating disorder move too. So that goes to show you what my food relationship is like. And I still haven't heard back about my student loan forgiveness. I'm going to check on that now, because I think the forbearance is supposed to end like today. Just because of the transitioning from one server to another. But someone else told me that when they applied for the teacher loan forgiveness, it put them in forbearance, and then it took them 9 months to decide. And when they finally decided, like, the amount that she was forgiven was like $5,000 or whatever. But in that 9 months, her interest was still hitting, And so she had $5,000 worth of interest in there. Yeah. See, I'm over 30,000 now. My forbearance ends in one day. So I wanted to win so bad. Like, I know Wednesday wins, like, I have wins. Like, I'm hitting my steps and things like that. But I wanted a big win this week. I wanted a drop in weight. I wanted, sorry about that. I wanted a drop in weight. I wanted forgiveness of this, or, like, just something. Like, a monumental... But too much to ask for, I guess. Sorry I'm such a bummer this week, guys. Alright, well, hope you guys had a good week at least. Sorry to bum you out. I think I'm like less than 100 away. I think I'm less than 75 away from being able to do a giveaway for 250 subs. And I think I'm less than like 25 away to do a freebie. I do plan on having a Ko-Fi drop soon. Of a bunch of other freebies. So like a 200 subby freebie might not be that big a deal. But that freebie's gonna be a game. So, I don't know. Well, okay, maybe a game. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry. Bye.